Me versus you and you know they picking. Cheap and expensive, you know the difference. You know that it's hitting, you know what it's giving. Hair, nails, bare. I can survive in the coldest conditions. Hoes very low, they told me they spinning. This is wash, soap in the dishes.
Welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Showtime with Jazz, and today I am here to review another episode of Young and Reckless season 4. So before we get any further, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified when I upload for you guys. Follow me on all of my social medias. They will be linked in the description bar down below. If you haven't watched my previous video, for the rest of Young and Reckless reviews, I would not be on camera for many reasons, but I will talk about that on my main channel. But without further ado, let's get into the review. Sorry if you guys hear kids playing and screaming in the background. It's the house full tonight, so yeah, and I have work for the rest of the week, so this is my only time to actually sit and record. Today we're going to be reviewing episode 7, Spray Paint and Smoke. So we're picking up with Baby Tyson versus Ivori. Now, round 1, I don't think Ivori was expecting Baby Tyson to walk up on her the way she did. Because, you know, 90% of the Nowthatstv girls are scared of Ivori. So, if Ivori wants to fight them, she typically has to hit them for them to fight her back or fight her at all. Now, even though Ivori did win this fight, Baby Tyson definitely kept up a little bit. She did better than I expected because the height difference between Baby Tyson and Ivori is so big. It's kind of crazy. Round 2, Baby Tyson ran up on Ivori again. Obviously Ivori won again, but this round Ivori was able to get that eye. Baby Tyson did her big one by running up on Ivori because Ivori gave her props, even though she said, you know, she got dead up by running up, but still the confidence was there. So Ivori, in my opinion, could be likable if she wasn't trying to always bully girls. If she just shows her personality and we actually get to see her be chill and like interact with the girls instead of bullying them or them just being afraid of her all the time, she would be more likable. Obviously, them going to the spray painting place was a cover for them to actually be able to bang. Now they did get the opportunity to spray paint the wall and stuff, but once that was ended, they lined the girls up and was like, we're going to the club tonight, so y'all need to get your fades out the way. Immediately Lauren takes her hat off, you know, the wig connected to the hat, throws it up in the air and tries to run up on Alexis. Security breaks it up. Sway is like, wait, and he was like, you gotta listen. So he finished explaining everything, and so he was like, who do you want? And then he looks over to Alexis. She got her mouth guarded and he was like, oh, we already know what you want. Round 1, I gotta give it to Alexis because those uppercuts she was giving Lauren were all hitting Lauren straight face shots. Even though Lauren was coming on the other side, like swinging overhead, not saying that's why she lost, but I'm just saying like when she started to feel Alexis' punches, that's when she started grabbing Alexis and trying to slam her on the ground. So round 2, Alexis ended up ripping her swim cap, so she didn't have a swim cap this round. And when it comes to Lauren fighting Alexis, she has to grab Alexis's hair in order to try to gain some control of it. So the beginning of the fight, Lauren was able to grab her hair from the jump, but I'm gonna give it to Alexis again because she landed the most hits out of them. Even when Lauren got her to the ground, Lauren was swinging, but she was missing all of those swings. And then Alexis was able to get up so fast, so she wasn't able to really take over the fight for that point. But I can say Alexis got 2 good hits and she ended up getting that eye. And Lauren went in that corner holding her head down and holding her eye. So next we got Houdini versus Diamond. Houdini called out Diamond after they got into it on the van. Diamond claimed that's what she wanted because she's tired of calling these bitches out. Mind you, the only person she called out was Legacy. Round 1, Diamond won it, but the first round wasn't really a good fight because Houdini started grabbing and she ended up pulling Houdini dread out and Zanai was playing with it. So then round 2, Diamond won. Yeah, that fight just wasn't all of that. Then you got Zanai telling some on the dead homies trying to impress Ivori. Ivori's not laughing, just looking confused. Like I said, they be trying to impress Ivori so much it makes them unlikable, and then I don't know, it just be weird vibes when Ivori's around. So then we got Cash versus Bonnie. Bonnie calls out Cash because Cash said she feels like Bonnie has to fight for her spot. No, ma'am. No, I don't even know why she said that. When Cash ripped off that wig, I said, oh my God. Her hairline is so far back. She needs to give the wigs a break. Like, no funny stuff. Like, literally, just give them a break. Anyway, nobody won that fight. They were fighting the air more than anything. They could have kept that poo ass fight to themselves. I'm gonna give JG this, baby. JG did call Nugg out because she did sneak her, so rightfully so, she was gonna have to get that. But Nugg took her everywhere she ain't want to go, and since she beat JG up so bad, she was really overdoing it because Ivori was there. Y'all know every time Ivori's around, she feels like she has to put on this big dog act, like she the heaviest of the heaviest hitters. Now, this was my favorite fight of the episode. Minnie versus Nugg. Mind you, I'm gonna say this because it's gonna come up later on in the review. They both take off their tops, and as they're, squaring up, T-Rose gave Minnie the perfect advice at the perfect time by telling her to stick and move. And when I say Nugg was charging at Minnie, and Minnie moved at the perfect timing and made Nugg kiss the wall, based off of everybody's reaction, I know it was crazier to see in person because everybody was like, ooh, and how loud the boom was when she hit the wall. Minnie continued to capitalize off of that and got on Nugg immediately, which I love because, most people would kind of like wait till you get back up, but Minnie didn't do that. She got Nugg. She was hitting her with them uppercuts. Security broke it up. Nugg is shitty. Wanted to go again. Minnie is like, no, you're gonna have to live with that. Mwah. Which rightfully so, because if the shoe was on the other foot, Nugg wouldn't gave her another round. Nugg is even more mad because she kissed the wall in front of Ivori, and y'all know Ivori is her Lord and Savior when it comes to Young and Reckless. After everything calmed down, T-Rose ended up asking Caribbean about her trying to run up on her in the room the night before, trying to get her for Lauren. They both they didn't want to fight each other, so we're gonna move past that. Zanaya calls out Baby Tyson, and Baby Tyson is better than me because I would have needed at least 45 minutes before fighting another bitch. Ivori is not no easy fade. If heavy hitters are tired after fighting Ivori, I know somebody like Baby Tyson is exhausted. Zanaya ended up winning, and if Baby Tyson changed the way she fights, she would be able to compete with Zanaya better. But Baby Tyson's the type of person to immediately put her head down, so she just swings and hopes she's hitting you or going to hit you. It works in her favor for the most part, but when you're fighting certain people, you have to change your fighting style. And Zanaya claimed that she got Baby Tyson eye when in fact Ivori got that eye, not you, babes. Now you got Nugg whining, talking about she don't want to be on camera because she ain't got no shirt on when you literally just fought with no shirt on. She mad because they didn't break it up as soon as she slipped or security tripped her or whatever she trying to claim what happened. You try to bull rush her. She moved out the way and stuck your ass. Period, point blank. If the shoe was on the other foot, she would not feel a type of way, but since it happened to her and it happened in front of Ivori, she feels like she deserves another round. Staff said the only way she will fight Nugg is if she gets 100,000 likes, 1 million views, and a receipt for one of her Chanel bags. Y'all remember when Nugg came on season 2, she had the fake Chanel bag that whole season and everybody was talking about it. Now, I think I am going to go back and rewatch and review Young and Reckless seasons 1, 2, and 3 because I just want to see how the dynamic changed to where it's at now. So we skipped to later on that night. You got the losers in their house talking about what happened. Diamond be trying to do her big one and be giving corny all of the time. She gonna tell Cash, you should have socked that bitch. And Cash straight up told her ass, don't tell me what to do. Rightfully so, because bitch, who are you to be telling anybody to sock anyone when you didn't get your lick back from Alexis nor Zanaya? Then had the nerve to be in her confessionals popping it, talking about some, if Cash would have cracked Marmar, she would have been right on that. So in other words, she would have jumped Marmar. Then we see the club outfits. Cash looked a fuck ass mess with that outfit on. I am so mad. In the van, you got Cash trolling Marmar, talking about something, well, if we can't fight right now, then I'm gonna troll your ass. She was on live, popping it, putting the camera all in Marmar's face, talking about the herpes situation. And when they made it to that club while waiting outside, Marmar took off on Cash and she was standing right in between Pam and Diamond. And in my head, I was like, Diamond, why you ain't jump in then? She just snuff your friend in front of you. You did nothing. And then Pam in the confessional was talking about something. You didn't even knock her out. Bitch, that's not the goal. I got her ass. She looked fucked up. But we get to see them having a good time until they wasn't, because Nate started being weird and recording the girls that was cool with Nugg when they was dancing with Minnie. And Minnie smacked Nate. And that was the end of this episode. Well, that's the end of this review for episode 7. I am not going to lie. A lot of these girls could have been left off of Bad and Bougie. I feel like if they actually put more time into casting, if they're going to have OGs, it should be like 3 to 4. And then maybe 5 newbies. give us a mixed balance. And don't bring no boring OGs back. Bring us some OGs who are going to be entertaining and who are going to stand on business and be themselves authentically. But anyway, that's just my opinion. We have one more episode, and I'm going to give my final 5 favorites of the season. The reunion is coming out soon. I seen the trailer, and I'm excited to see everybody run their fades. And so far, it's looking like Nugg ain't have a good reunion at all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn your post notifications on. Make sure you guys follow me on all of my social media linked in the description bar down below. And I will see you guys in my next video.
I can survive in the coldest conditions. Hoes very low, they told me they spin. This is wash, soap in the dishes. I apply pressure like boa constrictors. One bitch, two bitch, old bitch, new bitch. None of y'all bitches not gon' do shit.